Hello. Beginning this financial year, employees now have an option to select which tax regime is more favorable or suitable to them, as was announced in the budget. To help you assess this, we have made a short video which will explain you the difference between two. As per the new tax regime, employees now have an option to pay taxes at lower rate without claiming any deduction or exemption except for the two, which is employer's contribution to NPS under 80CCD 2 and interest on housing loan only if the property is let out. Employees can still opt for old regime at higher tax rate but with claiming deductions and exemptions. Let us try and look at an example. This is the calculator that will help you check which is more favorable option. In all, there are 16 cells in which you need to put values. We start with the first one, salary. Salary here refers to the gross salary for full year, which in other words is CTC. You can refer your offer letter or the payslip, latest payslip. For example, it's 15 lakh for year. Bonus, if any, needs to be mentioned here. PF calculations. The PF contribution for full year should be put here, which in our example is, let's say, 21,600. After putting value here, we request you to select the same from drop down. HRA. Here we need to put value with respect to rent that will be paid for full year, if any. In our example, let's just take 15,000 will be paid per month. Annually, it will be 1,80,000. Leave travel allowance. If you're planning to take leave during the year, proposed leave travel expenditure needs to be put here. In our example, it may be 25,000, which may be air ticket, rail ticket, road ticket. Also note that leave travel allowance can be claimed twice in block of 4 years. Currently, the block is calendar year 2018 to calendar year 2021. Next is telephone reimbursement. Input the value with respect to estimated telephone expenditure or internet expenditure for full year. In our example, we may take the value as 12,000. There comes Chapter 6A deductions. Here we need to put deductions for ATC, ATCCD and ATD. Under ATC, PF is already put. Other investments in ATC includes premiums for life insurance, tax saver fixed deposit, children tuition fee or term fee, national savings certificate, post office savings scheme, tax saving mutual funds, principal loan repayments, public provident fund, unit linked insurance plan of UTI or LIC. Let's say in our example, total of all of these is close to 1,25,000. ATCCD. This refers to National Pension Scheme voluntary contribution. In our example, let us take it as 0. ATD refers to medical insurance for self, spouse or children, medical insurance for dependent parents who are not senior citizen, medical insurance for parents who are senior citizen, and preventive health checkup. For example, we will take here as 28,000. However, the limit is only 25,000. For senior citizen, if we take that as 25,000. Loss from self-occupied property. This is here we need to put interest paid on borrowed loan. We can take an example of 1,20,000 being paid as interest on borrowed loan. If we have any let out property, we need to put your annual rent income received, municipal taxes paid during the year, and interest paid on borrowed loan of let out property. This section in particular will help in the new tax regime. Let us look at the calculation here under old tax regime and under new tax regime. The gross total income, taxable income. Under the old tax regime, we get all the exemptions and deductions. However, we do not get the same under new tax regime. So as per the new tax regime, the tax turns out to be 1,89,000. As per old tax regime, it turns out to be 1,10,000. Hence, the favorable option is old tax regime.